You speak to an artist and like, yeah, I'll take $20,000. Yeah, you think so you charge? No. Why are you not taking 20%?
I always tell talent that if you have over 1 million and you do a show and you are not able to sell even 100,000,
we will look at your numbers.
Before we look at your numbers.
Yeah. Now, a lot of people are gonna come into the country.
Exactly.
So things which culturally we felt like were cool right now, we need to actually stop.
Do you feel there should be a separate security agency for the festive season?
You don't know these streets like we do.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Street is Watching. My name is DJ Slim. Now, Unimse has sitting down on for the culture. That means that we're about to dive into all the hottest 411s in the world of show business and more. And of course, the discussion, that type of conversation that you need to listen to. To a chance to say they are in a more professional way, like I used to say all the time. We're about to get into it. But you can see from my left and my right, say, whole team. And these are like the giants in the business. If you don't see them, well, who will be a front seater, you see them at the back seat. Now, the back seat is far dangerous because I'm going to control it, the movers and the shakers of the business. They are right here in the studio with me. I have Joey representing Black Volta. I have Kwamina representing Q Bespoke. Hey, Charlie. You said it?
Q Africa.
Q Africa.
Yeah.
Hey, Charlie. You see it? I'm with you. Yeah. And also, you know, my business partner, Black Republic, of course. Well, I wouldn't be other that. And of course, Don Diggy up in the building. Charlie. And the team, you know, these are like, it takes me back to Real Madrid back in the days, Galacticos. We have the best of the best. And we need to dive into entertainment as a real subject here in the country because it's one of the industry that is actually pushing Ghana right now. Because with the influx of, when we started back in the days, we used to throw in then small parties. Yeah. Now Ghana is known as a big party place, a big party venue. Yeah. Kind courtesy Adudizi. Man, let's give some shouts to Adudizi. And they did magic. Clark. They did it. I mean, with the tourism ministry, they did it with Ghana. December in GH, Year of Return, Beyond the Return, and December in GH. They did wonderful with it. Yeah. And the last report that I read, I stated that $2.5 billion was realized halfway through the year, as of this year, through tourism. And we cannot disassociate the fact that it has strong ties to entertainment. Yeah. And you guys are known to be the pioneers of Entertainment Week Ghana, which is supposed to happen this year. This is like the maiden edition, right?
Yeah.
I want to find out from you guys, what informed that idea? It's a general question.
I think Joey should take this one. You just start. Joey, take this one.
Anyway, thank you, Slim, for having us on your show.
We're waiting for that. We're waiting for that.
Anyway, thank you for having us on your show. I really love the set. So Entertainment Week Ghana, essentially, what we decided to do was, I mean, you started throwing in numbers, right? Yeah. You started throwing in numbers. 2.5 billion has already been
halfway through the year.
I want to add more stats to it to go like,
drop it, bro.
You have like between 1.82 million people coming into the year, every single, like year on year, right?
Yeah.
Now, shout out to Adodizi, shout out to all the guys in the government who've been pushing this agenda for the past. Well, you could see December in Ghana has been around for more than 20, 30 years. Mm-hmm. But I mean, the year of return started around 2001, thereabout. And it's been on a continuous trajectory ever since. We realized that entertainment has been the entry point for everybody within diaspora. Yeah. They are using Dirty December and entertainment as the entry point. Yeah. No one just gets up and leaves their country to say, Babe, invest in this particular country. They come and party, they come and have fun, they come and enjoy themselves. Then they start finding ways to actually invest into this particular country. So what we realized is in the past 4 or 5 years, and from me personally, who's running a media firm, curating events year on year, we've been creating about almost 250 events. This year alone,
that's wild.
we are at 185. The Dirty
From-
December calendar for Black Voters is 185 events,
Wow.
right? And these are top-notch events across board, right?
Wow.
So year on year, all these people are coming, they are throwing in parties and stuff like that. We wanted the people who are coming, these 2 million people coming year on year, to connect with the creatives who are doing amazing or who are entertaining them, right? So we decided to build a platform or put together a platform which was much bigger than any of us and what we do in our respective fields. Diggy does talent management and events. Kwamina does experiential 360. I do media and a couple of other things within tech. So we decided to come together and go like, you know what? We've been working in silos for so long. Why don't we come together and then just amplify the creative industry, which is now valued at almost like is going to be about 30 billion, 40 billion within Africa in the next 5 years. How do we get a share of that? Right? How do we make sure we get a share of that? Currently, the numbers that we have, half of it is going to Nigeria. The other half is going to North Africa and South Africa. And to even
So
bust
where do we stand?
what you bust your brain, there's no stat on Ghana for the creative economy. Not even a stat. How many creatives, how much is contributing to the economy? There's no stat on that. So even that in itself is one starting point to go like, even that, why don't we just create a platform for some people to actually just start putting correct stats online? Right. And then we started off in February. I brought the partners together. They love the idea, and 6 months, 7 months down the line, that's how Entertainment Week Ghana came up.
So how many events in all for Entertainment Week Ghana for December?
For now, I think there are about 7 major events. Seven major events. There's a photo and art exhibition, which is happening at the Osu Castle.
Okay.
Because of how iconic the Osu Castle is, we decided to use that. Yeah, hard. Well, I was digging. A hard boy.
Don't dig it.
Yeah, we wanted to do only hard things, right? We wanted to be able to build that platform and create awareness around the creator economy, but also at a level where it's international standard. So we decided to do the launch at the Osu Castle. We've got shout out to our sponsor, Konica Minota, who took a chance on the three of us and actually backed us with our initial capital to actually seed money to actually start this thing. So it's happening at the Osu Castle with the photo and arts. I think 15 of your biggest photo and art acts, ranging from Ibrahim Mahama, the contemporary Ghanaian artist who just won an award. Shout out to him.
He's actually number one in the world right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Right.
That's dope.
Yeah.
And be one our own person.
Yeah. So Ibrahim Mahama, we got Twin Stoneberg, we have Gilbert Asante, we have Gog, we have Black Image, we have Serap 09. They are all coming to showcase
exhibition.
Exactly. Right after the launch of the event. The next day is for music. We've partnered with Links Entertainment, Richie, and Links Entertainment for it's like a 24-hour beach festival called Airwaves.
The biggest.
Yes. We have Airwaves beach concert starting from 9 with a panel with Stoneboy and Amare. And then it continues with DJs and acts. We have almost 80% of your top artists in the country. So from Afia to Kiddy, to Stoneboy, to Amare, to Jackie, to Lyrical Joe, to Melissa, to Mol, to everybody's pulling up.
And those who are going to do surprises are also going to pull through.
Nice.
Yeah. And this is to say, like, the kind of support we've had from the onset till now, I don't think there's value to it.
Because I was about to ask if you've had support from the industry, because you know the thing with Ghana, we did here, you know, sometimes then nonchalant attitude, like niggas say you're doing it, but niggas I take button, like they don't really care, you know. And I'll give you a typical example. When we had the Grammy CEO come through, artists who were supposed to be there to listen to a word or two, most of them decided not to come. So I wanted to ask, have you had support from the industry? Are they pulling up?
I think before Kwamina and the Grafts come in, I think programming this from when we started till now, what I have personally come to learn is I feel like people are giving support to us because we have skin in the game.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right? And there's proof of hard work. Right? Like for we as what we are doing with the Black Volta, you know, you're in the media space, Slim. You in the media space, you hardly ask for favors.
Yeah.
Right? You hardly ask for favors.
Yeah.
So it's that thing that you've been programming, you've been offering support, you've been amplifying, you've been carrying Ghana on your back for a very long time. And the one opportunity where you're asking people to actually do something for you, everybody just puts everything that they have to do. They stop what they are doing and then they really pull up for you. So I don't know about Kwame and the graph, but that's the feedback.
Well, I guess I can say same, right? It's been crazy support. Like there's not a person or a talent that I pick a phone to call that, yo, dude,
What's up?
this is what I'm doing. Diggy, if it be you, I go do.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Like, see the artist on that airwave list.
No, I've seen crazy sets. And it's the DJ set self way the boss my mind.
And I think today I was telling somebody that I am,
Because this is prime December, right?
I am overwhelmed because it takes a lot of money to put such talent. And this is not even limited to music artists. I'm talking about fashion, film. You know, you have people calling you and say, Digi, you guys, they do this thing. Charlie, my submission no come on.
What's up?
Put
me on.
You know? And I think it's also grown from the fact that we've done a lot of, like BV was saying, like we've done a lot of sacrifices for the industry for years. Slim, you know.
Yeah, I know. Bro.
And we don't ask anything back. We do favors for talents that we don't ask anything back. You know, we put money in their pockets. We fight for endorsements.
You enable them all the time. Like
we are having conversations beyond the borders on their behalf. You understand? And I think all these things has come together. And me, I run events almost every weekend. I book talent almost each and every other day. You know, so them giving back to us and supporting what we are doing, and they seeing the need of this agenda in the first place, because there's nobody who has actually put this much talent together.
So were they in the know? Were they in the know? What, like, as to, you know, building a platform where you can share data about the entertainment industry? Do they know that? Do they know the value of that? Because I ask this because, you know, whenever they're reading the budget, right? We almost always hear that the agri sector contributed to the GDP of $100 million. Cocoa bean, the leading, what we keep hearing that. But the reason why they snooze on the entertainment industry is that they don't know how much these niggas are bringing. So they don't know how much to inject, in fact.
Fact.
So I'm on TS. They don't care. They don't, and it's like we don't care. So that's why I wanted. Do they know the importance? Do they value the importance of this?
I think. Are you talking from the government aspect or from
the creators?
I think we've had a lot of conversations. We've had a lot of branches to kind of talk about where we stand. If you ask me personally, I've always maintained my position with what the creator economy does for a country and for Africa in its own. And I always feel like even the math on how much it contributes is always flawed. So when you look at the creator economy across the world, and you take out Asia and China from it, right? You realize that Asia and China alone is getting to $1 trillion, right?
Crazy, bro.
And then I went deeper, and I realized that the way they did the math on how much the creator economy contributes is that they looked at all the other sectors that the creator economy contributes to.
Okay.
So you cannot speak agriculture without the creator economy.
Fact.
Right? You want to push carbon credit farming and all of that. You need a creator economy to sell it to the young guy that just finished high school.
You
need
if the information don't get to them, how is the information?
How is it going to work?
I think, not to cut you, I think even MasterCard wanted to push an agenda called Maso, where they were funding cocoa, farmers. And that was one of the first endorsements I did for Stoneboy. I signed Stoneboy to MasterCard for that particular project. and they couldn't have enabled that project without
that.
endorsing the artist.
When we were in Ethiopia, we were all in Ethiopia, and there was a big climate change summit which had like world leaders, and I had the opportunity to speak to some of the top people with the conference, and I was like, wait, in this room I don't see a lot of creators. I see presidents, I saw a lot of presidents in the room, I saw a lot of policy makers. And then he was like, yeah. And I was like, there's something wrong with that, because the reason why you guys spend so much money and it doesn't resonate is that the creator economy is not involved.
Yes.
So I think what we are doing, and one of the main things that I'm also very passionate about, is through this, we will be able to have a very concrete data set to be able to prove the point to government that, look, this is how much we are generating. This is how much we are influencing. So it's always been one of the things I'm passionate about. And if you look at our programming, we've had a lot of support from the government. Like, guys, you know what? We're gonna put in our support. Go out there, build this platform. Let's see what is made of. Let's see the numbers. Let's see how the data looks like. Then now, it will be an easier conversation to get a bigger piece of the pie. On top of that, it makes a lot more sense for us to position Ghana in a way where we can sell our creativity globally to get a bigger piece of the creator economy in Africa. So yes, it is worth more than we normally do the math. And China has done a beautiful job in how they calculate what the creator economy does, because they understand what it affects and how it affects all of these policies. A lot of policies don't work because there's no creator economy.
Bro, you're not going to get people to understand you.
They won't.
Yeah, and do you know that people don't really understand it when we talk about the creator economy? In simple words, right? Like, okay, so on policy day, who go do the artwork self make somebody know say,
of course.
Who's
gonna make the music that people will listen to?
Yeah.
Who is going to
some of the greatest
film?
Bro, some of the greatest campaigns that we've had in Ghana were sold through catchy hooks,
slogans,
things you do for love.
The whole campaign was about HIV/AIDS, and
beautiful,
bro. Well sold.
Yeah.
Years down the line, they even have a spin-off.
Yeah. Beautiful. You know? Right? So like every policy that the government comes out with needs a quota that the creator economy is handling.
Facts.
And if we don't begin to have these conversations on a bigger and a higher level, it will always be there, because they don't get it, because of obvious, there's no data to back anything.
True. Yeah.
Right? So it's just us we're just brave enough to stick our neck out for this. And I think the social capital we've garnered throughout the years and the kind of favors we've done is making it possible for us to do that. I always had an issue, and I always thought people just didn't want to collaborate, but it's not true.
Yeah.
So it's people don't want to collaborate with people that they cannot trust their level of execution.
Exactly.
So the moment they trust the level of execution, that is why you would listen to me when I say, oh, Slim, you know what, we need a little bit of support with this. You've pulled up for a lot of things. We didn't have to pay you. You're like, guys, this is a good initiative.
We go spot there.
If another person came to you with the same, without social capital, or like prove that, like I'm really in it, I'm really gonna do it, I'm really speaking on it on global stages, you probably wouldn't. With
a good track record, as a matter of fact. Yeah. And I love this, bro, because Charlie, we tire for this side of town. Anytime for me as a DJ, right? The idea that you go even meet some chicks where they like, if you go in house, the house and say, the first go ask you say, I be DJ. They don't respect you because you are not captured in anything governmental. They feel that the type of work that you do, Charlie, there's no proper end game to it. But there's proper end game to, let's say, a typical farmer who deals some bush inside, knowing very well that they plant some cocoa. At the end of the day, the government is absorbing XYZ. Yeah. So they have respect. Yeah. But they have respect to the sense that they can get cocoa catches there for them.
Yeah.
See
but the thing is, not to even to deny certain facts that I already know. Tourism is the fourth foreign exchange earner for this country. Tourism.
I'm sure I say the fourth number one
foreign exchange earner for this country. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it's not like as if they don't know. I think that the problem we have had in previous years is that is the fact that the industry is segregated. There's nothing that has consolidated all of us together to fight for our very own interest. So you have before budget submission, you have agri sector, they've gone on summits. Bankers have gone on summits. You hear politicians have gone on summits, right? Why? Why do they go on these summits? They go on summit to consolidate ideas and submit a viable fund to go and fight for what they think they deserve. So cocoa, we realize that Cocoa Research Institute of Ghana has organized a summit for all cocoa people. When have we, the entire industry, sat down and done any consolidation? None. And so when people who have opportunity to government go and sit there, they go empty. They don't know what they are speaking to. They don't know what they are about. So they don't take.
They are always handicapped in the meetings.
And very unfortunately, people that sit and have access to these politicians they don't have substance. So that is how they weigh them. They weigh them as they see them. Do you understand what I'm saying? So that is why it was important that people that are understood the vision, people that understand what this can become. Now we have politicians who are actors. We've sought to show them that we can be entertainers and be taken seriously. A typical example is what John is doing. See what the guys are doing at the film
A+.
See what A+ is doing. So at the end of the day, now when we go at the forefront to fight for some of these advocacy, people will take us seriously. Do you understand? So this is the reason why. This is the impulse of, and you see, we got tired. He, myself, you, Slim. We've had back conversations where we tire how people do things, and unfortunately, they are the ones that are the forefront, right? How things are being done and not done right. How conversations about talent and other things are being had and not done right. Do you understand? And so it was enough of the complaint. It's simple as that.
So that is the main reason for Entertainment with Ghana. So we're going to have a breakout session. There's going to be talk about the creator economy and also building the platform whereby data can be accessed easily for policy formulation and all that.
So as I was segueing, so day 2 was for music. Day 3 is film.
Nice.
So we've partnered with Isihene, one of the biggest film producers in the country, with his firm Bravado, and we've partnered with Akuna Pod. Akuna Pod is Idris Elba's film. So they've come together, and then we are gonna do.
That's one of the benefits of Year of Return.
Exactly.
So,
shout out to the Akuna team. I know they are working with some. They are doing something called the Marine Drive. It's a whole creator village within Jamestown.
Wow.
Like a big one. So we've partnered with Akuna for film. So there's going to be film screenings. When we put out the film screening for Entertainment Weekend and the submission for films, Slim, the films that were submitted.
It's amazing. Slim, I have no idea.
Produced right here.
Produced here, 10 minutes, 8 minutes short films.
Amazing films.
Bro.
With just camera and lighting. What creatives are doing in this country.
With minimal equipment.
It was only then that I heard that the person one of the biggest colorists in the world is Ghanaian.
Colors for Hollywood.
He colors for Hollywood, like your Superman,
Spider-Man.
Your Spider-Man that you see all the
guy they do one for Ghana here for in room
For
inside.
a room inside.
It the color for Spider.
For in room inside.
In room inside for here.
For Ghana here.
Ghana here.
Ha!
Right.
These are the things we need to project.
Yeah. So that's it for film. Day 4 is more thought leadership. That's the entertainment, the main summit
itself.
And that's happening at the Accra International Conference Center. The theme is around how we can unlock a $10 billion creative industry. As soon as we put it out, we had everybody who is necessarily making waves in the industry. Denta, president of Guba, is on it. We have Abdul from Afrofuture, who's on it. We have Rexoma from the Black Star Experience. We have Bolare, CEO of Empire. We have Ibrahim Mahama himself, who is the contemporary Ghanaian artist. We have Claudia Lumo. We have Roberta Annan. We have the Ashesi Students Council
Mm.
also on. So what's happening on the summit is getting to the end. We launched, so as we're saying all these things, right?
Yeah.
You realize most of these events, weekly events come and we do events and parties and stuff like that. Someone will ask, okay, like what is the
Yeah.
what happens after? What
What's
happens?
next?
Yes, what's next?
Yes.
So I think as a team, we came together that we don't want people to ask us things around sustainability of the entertainment we got. So what we did was we set up what we call the deal room,
Okay.
which is the flagship product for an event for Entertainment with Ghana, where we put out a call for anybody who is doing anything amazing, any product, any idea that you are doing within the creative economy, submit it. And then they've gone through a 10-day boot camp with 10 of the biggest facilitators from legal, finance, venture capital firms, the entrepreneurs and stuff like that, all came to come and impart knowledge into the final 10. Why we decided to do this was most incubators, most grants, most all these things tie the money that they are giving to you to their KPIs.
Okay.
So if, not to mention any bank's name or anything, if you are not solving sustainability or climate change, you will not get that money.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you're not solving anything around gender,
or
those kinds of things.
They have a project and they want to.
They have their own project.
Yeah.
They say they are giving you money, and creatives are disruptive.
Yeah.
That's what I keep saying. Creatives are disruptive people. Look at the things that a graphic designer will do. You understand? Build a whole firm from ground up to actually execute. If the person isn't solving any of these your problems, you would think the person is not worthy of the amount of money. So we open it up to say any creative anywhere, let us be the launch pad, and let's just make sure that as a creative, we set you that, we give you that platform to actually go like, okay, have you registered your business? Simple things. Do you have a passport? Have you registered your business? How was your accounting done? What problem are you trying to solve? What is your public speaking? How can you do public speaking and stuff like that? Just to clean up your business for venture capital and investment. So on the day of the summit, the final day, the final 6 of them will pitch and will win a grant. So that's the deal room part of Entertainment Week.
And trust me, bro, this is amazing. In all my 20 plus years of being in the industry, I'll say that this is the closest we've come to much more enabling event. Because bro, in all honesty, level will be that. And God bless you guys. On tone shelves you good. For this, I want to ask this question: how is the other 15 regions of the country where we have creatives? How are we going to get there?
It is funny, eh? Everywhere we go for interviews, this thing pops up.
Yeah.
And
I asked this thing because that bro me is brother, you understand? But I know there are lots of niggas on that side that have real stuff, that have material, that have but how are they going to be a part of this?
So just to say this, we seated here. Kwame be Kumasi boy, me be Kumasi boy. You understand? At the end of the day, we are not going to project something that is not touching base with everybody. The thing is, we have created a platform.
Yeah.
We expect that everybody who is in the ecosystem taps into it. So, as part of what we and it looks great now because of the number of consolidation that we have done from get-go when we started. So from February to date, we used to run a series of branch, right? Every month that consolidates ideas from industry people. Do you understand? And I can bet you that we've reached out to people, creatives from the other side, from Kumasi. I personally have done that.
Okay.
Do you understand? Some are willing to come on board. Some are willing, depending on how they feel about it.
Yeah.
But this is an opportunity for us to send an advocacy out there that if
let's use this platform to tell them,
and you are out there, this is an opportunity for all of us to champion an ecosystem that I don't need somebody to benefit from. Do you understand? So I think that the understanding the impulse of what we are trying to achieve is one. Right? So that no talent will make it about himself.
It's the bigger picture.
It is bigger than me. It's bigger than Kwame. It's bigger than all of us.
Yeah.
And that is why we accept that it's bigger than us. So we collaborate. And this is what collaboration brings. Beauty. The beauty in collaboration is what you are seeing with Entertainment with Ghana. And I think if talents are going to learn from this, we are going to take our industry very far at the end of the day.
True. Ladies and gentlemen, still live on Street is Watching. The name is DJ Slim. Like I said, Mr. Galactico, so not Nasi. I have Joey from BV, Black Vulture up in the building, of course. Kwame Nake Kwan. They say a Black Republic / analysis is Black Republic. What?
Is that Black Republic?
My name is still there.
Yeah.
My name is still there.
Of course, CEO.
My name is still there.
Charlie, these two boys.
Still there.
Slim and Kwamna, if them make Ciroc for this country, they don't know the story. People don't know the story. If you them make Ciroc, we've pushed brands behind the scenes. We've made Bele in this country.
We were put down for tabletop.
Do you understand? So
before the people start doing Dorime, they don't know. But
when we were creating, destination events, it was way back. When we were bringing international talents from, they go cross Accra, come Kumasi, come Tech. Then they don't see them before. They don't see. People have not even thought of bringing international artists.
True.
Almost all the top artists.
Every top artist in Nigeria, we brought them.
We started experiential backdrops before everybody did.
Before everybody did. So some of these conversations people need to know. They
don't understand them.
They don't know.
but the conversation goes beyond just entertainment group. I mean, you guys individually, like everybody sport there. Joe, you sport there. Kwan, you sport there. Diggy, you sport there. Maya, Juma, you've done really good for yourself. With Diggy from Plush days.
Plush days. You the two of them be my enemies for Plush. We run competitive venues, Yeah. So it was head on. Yeah. This guy and I. It was crazy.
Plush and the View.
Though,
Yeah. But from Plush days and to your days with Coco Smoke, how far with Smoke?
Yeah, I think he's doing well. I mean, people.
He has two albums. He has 2 albums in the Spotify rap for most streamed Ghanaian albums.
I tell people that people are now seeing what I've seen. I know what substance he is. Smoke had international collaborations way before. People don't know the work he's done, in the past. And once I picked Smoke as a project. I used to fight. I fought the entire industry because of, what we're trying to let people know that they know today. And I've told people that that is the least you know about what talent he is. That is the diversity. Because what he's doing right now is for the masses. He's doing it, but the real him, when he start actually doing what he is about, people will begin to appreciate the kind of substance that boy has. I mean, he's doing great.
Big ups to you, Charlie. Your man put Pyong and Smoke on my stage, DJ Slim Invasion, I think 2019. Right before COVID. Yeah, he put them on my stage. Big ups to you for that. But were you working with Nana Boro as well?
Yeah, Boro is my cousin.
Oh,
so
okay.
the whole
Nase.
Yeah, so you go understand the whole Smoke story around the family and what he's built. I mean, I'm probably the anchor. I brought into family. So you realize his first album will have Bolenga Nation on there because that was, Nana Boro's label.
So why are you not working together again? What's up, you people?
I mean, growth where people grow.
You people split. And Tokwaba. In a more professional way.
No. And it's sometimes you have to allow talents to grow into knowledge and understand what it is, right? Because people they go into this not knowing their left from right, right? So if you know too much as at that time to give such knowledge at the beginning, they see it differently. And the understanding of what the industry structure is supposed to be seem, differently to them. Do you understand what I'm saying? So an artist will not understand why a manager will take 20% of
their cut.
earnings.
Yeah. They don't understand it.
They don't understand.
So they want to run.
They forget that they can go and go beyond their managers.
No, I want to understand something, bro.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
They don't get it that the manager is taking 20%.
They don't get it.
They feel okay that this stroke kid will take a percentage of their cut. They're mad.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So
they're mad.
For me, I always say it's a matter of knowledge, understanding, and how you manage these things. So people will prove their ignorance through pride and exhibit it, right? But I've seen it being done and it goes like all the talent, working with every talent here in Ghana.
You see
him say he's not acting because he understands what he has to do. He's doing it because of his ego. Do you understand? You have talent mention price that is not equal.
It's not
to his
relatable.
value. Do you understand?
And
so,
BV, they do events. You come across that.
Do you understand? So you have, and it cuts across all creatives though.
Yeah.
So I, for instance, I've always advocated for, if you say you are who you say you are, then scrap your charge.
Do your
own thing.
And take your money.
See if you get the money that I am requesting. You are requesting for me. And that is how you weigh the value of talent. Do you understand?
True.
Your weight is determined by how your drive is and your market value at the end of the day. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I think
would that be a true representation of the value of an artist if the artist is supposed to mount his or her own show and make some amount of
yes.
Is that a true value?
That is your true value.
I think it's debatable though.
Is that a true value?
It's a bit debatable.
So yes, I know there's a thing.
Not every artist is a good marketing.
Yes, but what are you selling?
Yeah.
What are you selling? It's your artistry.
Fact,
Do you understand?
I get
the value of which the brand wants to tap in is your numbers. And how far the brand can go when they tap into your brand.
How your numbers convert.
How do you convert? So we have people with over, I always tell talent that if you have over 1 million and you do a show and you are not able to sell even 100,000.
Before look at your numbers.
Before we look at your numbers. Before we look at who you say you are as a brand. And then you as the talent need to really look at yourself as to what weight you carry. Because guess what? The artists who are feeling ironess are not doing that through fluke. These are convertible numbers.
It makes a lot of sense.
If you go on Spotify and you have over 100,000 or 1 million listeners, that is an edge. That is an edge to say that I can do my own show because I have over 1 million listeners, and I can have 100,000 of them show up at my show. 100,000,
Charlie, you fill stadium times 2.
Yeah.
But guess what?
Or even 3.
Ask yourself, how many of our talents can do that? And I am so glad that there's an agency of our talent being very provocative and they are attempting awareness.
Yeah.
And I'm so happy because this year I can see Blacko doing it. I see Smoke doing it. I see Stone doing it. I see
this youngin, the Tim's guy. What's his name?
Ghana,
yeah. Ghana boy is doing
it.
Bro. And make a bust your mind. Remember, I called you about some boy for Temali.
Yeah.
Fadlan,
yeah.
These are talent that are bankable.
Fadlan is on Entertainment Week Ghana.
Yeah, Fadlan.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Nice.
Bro, the boy has been feeling ironess in Tamale for like 5 years. You don't know him from Accra. He did fill Tamale Stadium since. How many of our mainstream and that talent is a talent I will go after. That is a bankable talent. Do you understand? Because he already has
this debate today be hard. This topic be hard.
Conversion rate.
Yeah.
easy conversion rate is high.
Yeah, it's high.
So all you need.
What is going to push an artist's conversion rate to the high level, and what's going to drop it?
Well, it depends on the product the artist is giving and how the artist engages the community. So
but it's a catalog. It's a catalog. To me, it's a catalog. So if you fuck with if you fuck with the first album, and you don't even fuck with the second album, it's me. It's still me. Or I change.
No, you have it. I think for me to be able to convert, and that's just purely marketing, it just goes beyond music. For you to be able to convert, you need to engage and have a community, right? Yeah. And based on the product you're giving the community and how you understand your community and the target group. So that's why I said it was a bit debatable. So for example, if your target group is not a target group that can afford 100 CD tickets, don't put out a show and put out 100 because they're not going to come.
You're not going to show.
So that means you don't even understand your target. Demography. That's why I came in that it was a bit debatable. So somebody could have 1 million listeners because they're listening probably for free on some DSPs or whatever, right?
Yeah.
But they won't be able to pay 100 CDs, right? So what artists need to understand that, and I've seen that with a lot of global artists, that they segment their products. So they would have like Ryan Leslie would have a very private show in Monaco for like 100 of the high net worth that he has, and they'll pay like 20,000 euros a pop for a table, and then you throw a charity event, and then you'll have a stadium for like $10 or $5 for those ones. You have that, so you need to understand your community to be able to plan your products. Now, the reason why somebody like him will not come after you is when you haven't positioned yourself properly and you haven't been able to sell and show proof that your numbers are bankable. So if I am an artist that has 500,000 followers and I haven't done that work, or I don't have a team that will do that work, because the artist might not understand that. He just goes, he makes amazing music. Yeah. You get what I mean? So,
he's thinking by virtue of that,
it goes beyond that. So you realize that the artists that actually have a very great team actually do go down, engage, understand, okay, this crowd, I have to throw a free show. I need to get a brand on it, throw a free show, and then they're going to pull up. These ones, I need to do a private listening session and sell it for 500 or 1,000 CD a pop, and then they will pull up. Then the graph sitting there will see like, okay, what's his name?
Fadlan.
Fadlan is, this guy is crazy. But how much did he sell his tickets for? 10 CDs, 15 CDs, 50 CDs. He failed it. He's doing the work. He understands his demography. His demographic. So the artists lack that here, and I think they should open up to teams and marketing agencies that really understand that.
And to add on to that, I think just to close that question. I really I've always wanted a platform to big up these people. I know. So I want to big up both Ohima and Kafui of Jambo Spaces. They are a very, I just hope they are shooting a whole documentary around this whole Molly thing. But it goes to show how, if you're intentional about your team, how far you can particularly go. Because in just with one song, and just within 1 year, Molly has gone everywhere. Spotify rap, every single stage, like global stage.
Have you seen her stats?
Yeah.
Crazy.
You understand?
223 million. Million.
And these are
the next person.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to mention the next person's name. You know the next number?
What?
I think 54 million. From 223 to 54.
And this is 54 is your realistic number, right? Because the first one is a viral one.
Yes.
The second one shows your true value.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
So it tells you she's still there.
And that is solid teamwork. That is not PR. It's not fluke. And it will shock you that it will show you simple things, and it will shock you that they are doing things which are not over and beyond. Things like maybe like playing on stage is something as simple as sending an email. A professional email with a catalog, with a PR packet, like an AP, an EPK, and all those just very simple things. And you see how talents are just being amplified. I just want to shout out.
And then I'm very passionate about when it comes to these things.
I know say it's in your league
because sometimes when you travel, and Joey, you are
Your man
You're a
there,
witness.
your man there everywhere. I don't meet time for Yankee and things.
When nigga has been on Grammy backstage and all that. Do you understand? And when he knows what conversations are being had, right? And sometimes you sit with talents and you realize that which level are we having certain conversations? Bro, the kind of foundation I set for my boy is still what he's still feeding up to today.
Kwaku Smoke?
Of course. Do you understand? Like, and that is what it is. Making sure that from get-go, what conversations are you having from get-go? Who is on your shit? Do you understand? Like, and when you go up there, what are the next level conversations? Right? Who is there at Spotify having conversations on your behalf?
Who in your team is having that conversation?
Listen, Kafui has done this thing way that he's tried talent and it has and all he needed was a talent that would listen to him
and then be disciplined.
And be disciplined. Do you understand? And guess what?
Discipline.
Just to show the working, just to let them know that this is what could have become. Because he has the network. People like Kafui, you are supposed to look for them. If you be talented, you look for them because they are the people that can open you up to the next level conversation of your brand.
Crazy.
To be a local champion is easy. And where we lack every time we always talk about, how do we export the talents? Bro, which conversations are you having? What is the deliberate agenda? What is the deliberate agenda to push the product?
Where room you there inside?
And sorry, I need to say this. Which people have you picked as your team? We need to stop this thing where artists, when they blow, they are friends that were just around. They don't have experience in marketing, nothing. And then they're like, day ones. And then everybody's there, day ones. Bro, like
I ride for my day ones.
Cannot have certain conversations. Why are you not speaking to Joey? Who's had conversations with the Grammy guys? Why are you not speaking to Kwame now? Who is working with the brands that you want to absorb your stuff? Why are you not speaking to people like Mario? Why are you not speaking to people like Kafu? Why are you not speaking to people like DeGraff? And you close yourself off to people from your hometown, from your they've never done it.
But the conversation has to be
listen, and also
with problem to keep people around you.
You can keep them, but you need professional advice.
So that's why I respect people like Sack.
Of course.
People like Shatta.
Yeah.
Right?
Sack decided to level
Shatta
his
has
people
somebody like Julio on his team.
Yeah.
Sack has Mariam on his team. So the things that you see Sack achieve and do you know, because he built the brand to a point that he understood that.
I need high level.
Henceforth, I need high level engagement. People that understood.
But that's what's happening.
But I beg, make we all not forget the fact that, and it depends on the genre of music as well. Because for the hip hop and the pop culture, bro, when people say you move to a different level and then now you're engaging and then you're dining with different people, the word snitch.
Keep your day ones, but seek professional advice.
That's what you're saying.
It is okay.
And I want you to echo that. I want you to echo that because people don't get it.
Keep your day ones, but engage a professional in certain services. I've seen facts even now, and like I won't mention them. There are some top artists now, young top artists, and I look at the team and I'm like, wait. This guy cannot have this conversation.
What is he going to tell?
And they have failed with so many conversations that I'm privy to, right? And I get calls from the global team like, what's wrong with these guys, right? And
they are not leveling up.
Bro,
no, they
don't like them. And let me pick up somebody like Mero.
Electro Mero.
Yes. He understands the game.
Yeah.
And basically because of his background, where he's coming from, and what he has studied over the years. There are people who we know understand their craft and the roles they play, and they do it so well. You understand? You might not hear, there might not be your loud brand, but when the charts pop up, You
see
go
them.
see say
And
in talent
They're
day.
making the most money
Mm.
because they understand marketing, they understand branding. I always tell people that in marketing is really not about the quality of product, but how people feel
about the product.
Yeah. Perception is everything.
So if I feel like you are not serious, I am
That's
not
all.
giving you that money. You'll be
True.
shocked. So there are a lot of Ghanaian artists making a lot of money. They are not. They are not in the top.
Yeah.
But I know their numbers. It's crazy. They don't even have that much streams that people are talking about.
Yes.
But they are making about $1 million a year.
Then they eat.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because in some rooms that I've been and they are having certain conversations, bro, it's next level. Like artists are not taking advantage of their brand. You have 1 million people following you. Why don't you have your own brand? Why don't you have your own FMCG brand? Why are you not talking partnership with other brands? Why are you just interested in getting $20,000? You speak to an artist and like, yeah, I'll take $20,000. Yeah, you think so you charge? No. Why are you not taking 20%?
You know the worst part of it? When you give them the endorsement, they want you to beg them to execute on the very thing they signed to.
And the money that they've taken, exactly.
You have to call them to post.
You see, and that is what you see. After a year or two, you come back. Oh, Charlie, nothing there. Because guess what? The brand that you decided to mess with left and never wanted to come back again.
There's this thing with most of the artists,
and then you after 3 years. Now, you know, the job know they come again because guess what? You are not relevant. You don't have that hype you used to have.
The brand
is not looking, but there are people who are still working with brands up to today.
Yeah.
Who are still working with brands, even after they've fallen out of relevance.
Yeah.
Guess what? Relationship. Because if I come and do business with you and I lose, I will not come again.
I hope we're going to get more of this at Entertainment with Ghana.
Bro, these are the hard conversations we need to tell our people.
We for me somebody in neck for there, make people understand them. Because it's high time we get to that level. Yeah. But before we wrap up, Entertainment with Ghana, ladies and gentlemen, Charlie, it go on. Yeah. Make sure you tap into it. Charlie, tap in. Yeah. This is a season of tapping, tapping season. Make sure you tap into Entertainment with Ghana across all social media platforms. I beg the handle is Entertainment Week.
Yeah, the handle is Entertainment Week Ghana. Tickets are at www.entertainmentweekghana.com.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I beg make you go pick your tickets right now. Be a part of this. Wonderful 7 events in total. Yeah. Wherever you did, Charlie Wood, tap into it.
They shouldn't miss the summit, the fashion. There's a fashion event with 5 of the biggest fashion designers. Some of them pulled up because you won't see them anywhere. Like a Christy Brown, you will not see her anywhere. But because of the fact that it's one of the events where it's just bringing everybody together. So we have Christy Brown chocolate after parties at Aquaba with Aquaba UK. And then we have the official closing party with Mr. Easy. Mr. Easy says he's gonna official closing party with Mr. Easy.
You forgot to say who is hosting the fashion show.
Yes, the fashion show is being hosted by none other. No, Slim, who do you think can host a fashion event in this country? If you are doing entertainment weekend, why your boys know Hannah? Who go host fashion event for this country?
You not gonna know.
I don't know.
We have Nane Kiado.
Right?
Wow.
Yes, hosting the fashion event. So it's gonna be a big one.
It's
now that's
crazy.
nice.
Yeah, bro.
That's nice. That's nice.
I mean, we like this year we couldn't do Novus, but the impulse of all this is to be able to project our own products and showcase them to the world to say, okay, who is our fashion icon of the year? Who is our biggest music brand ambassador?
And even with the music brand, why we went, so what Diggy is saying is, beyond this, there's something new which is going to come out of entertainment. We're going to call the Novus.
The Novus.
Okay. It's an award scheme, more like a recognition for like your top 15 creatives. But these are essentially, not to bastardize the word, our influencers globally. Yeah. Okay. So if there's a music, this is a music icon of the year. Either the person is a musician, a producer, a music critic, a podcaster, so anybody that's talking about music, this is the person who represents us from a music standpoint globally.
Yes.
Grammys, the person should be there.
Yeah.
If it is AMV, if it is AMVCA, the fashion person should be there. If it is Cannes, our creative person should be there. But this is who we are rallying behind as the person who is representing the facet of entertainment within.
This is dope, Charlie. This is very, very dope. But there's this other thing that I wanted us to talk about. And you guys, Charlie, everybody did the industry inside. You report on pop culture. You tell everybody where to go, what to do, what to wear, and how to even feel before they get there.
Yeah.
You do that. BV, big ups to you, Charlie. You've been amazing, phenomenal. You've been a blessing to our space. Kwan, you set up every event.
Yeah.
You will give them the experience. You catch but the moment you hit the car park, something is telling you that something they go on for for a car park, you will feel them. And you for feel them. It's all about feeling. So you for feel them. It's only right that, my man here, we did the night business inside. Anajujuma. Anajujuma, we don't work in the daytime. But our top Spotify rap started the conversation. And I think we are all in one way or the other. Yeah. As in let's say top 10 songs in Ghana. Yeah. Over the years, we've realized that we've had other nationals dominating our chart. I'm not going to mention names, but we know for a fact, say, a better rapper up the year and our top 10 be like 2 or 3 Ghanaians we did inside. Yeah. Now this year, we've been blessed. Almighty CC will they suffer for this side. We blessed we with like 7 slots for Ghanaians and 3 slots for the others. Yeah. And that is by far the biggest we've ever seen. Yeah. Now, there's an advocacy that was going on like a couple of years ago, I think 2 years ago, by SG Small God and
Black
Gomsky. Samini Dems. It started with SG. Yeah. And I think he said that he went to a club, I think it was at Mad nightclub with Stoneboy. Yeah. And all they kept hearing was they kept hearing our piano and all that. So it felt like, Charlie, what they go on? Like our music is not being celebrated on our own land. So so he felt some type of way. So he started a movement, Play Ghana, which, myself, I'm feeling some type of way about. Maybe it's how they started the communication. I said, stop everybody in music, play on our own. And I'm like, it doesn't happen that way because we also want to get our stuff out there. You don't want to start a trade war, because you want your stuff there. So, but later on, years down the line, I think a year or 2 down the line, some are saying the importance of this Spotify rap, and it's just one platform out of many. It's just telling us that whatever they started has started giving results. It's yielding results. I don't know how you guys feel about it in the first place. Do you feel it's as a result of Play Ghana initiative or Ghanaians are now appreciating or the artists have started leveling up as to production and production quality and all that?
Okay, let me take it first then. I think there's a revolution going on, right? It's a silent revolution where Ghanaians are beginning to appreciate what we are, and even it goes beyond just music. It even cuts across even we as Ghanaians and Africans at the same time on the global, stages. We are talking about how important Africa is to the continent, the entire world. Do you understand? So we Ghanaians have come to understand that if we don't make our own, we cannot go outside and make anybody's. And similarly, the impulse of Entertainment Week Ghana as well. Do you understand? People are beginning to appreciate the value of our talents here. They are also going to understand that they cannot take their listeners for granted. And that's what I was saying. Now, talents, after they blow, are doing their own shows, right? They take the bold step to say, you know what? Let me feed the fans after the entire year of listening to me. Let me get to them. So now there has been an improvement in we valuing what belongs to us, and I think that is as a result of the agenda that was being pushed. Own Play Ghana, listen to Ghanaian music, And now the boys too are leveling up. Bro, what the boys are producing now is good.
Yeah.
That can be sold anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand? So when you are listening to it, you don't feel some type of way. But there are songs that you, bro, if you cross this border, you cannot play it anywhere.
The noise they inside.
Do you get it? So I think that improvement has contributed to some of these things that is happening. Yeah.
I think it's a collection of things. You can't just put it on one thing. And I think, as the Graft was saying, we are at a period where, like, not just Ghana but Africa is just tired of being taken for granted, right? And people are getting to understand the importance of how your brand is, how you position, how the quality of the product is, and how you're marketing it. So I always say that it's not like we've not had quality products. We've had it long time, from Osibisa to all of these guys. If you see their cover art, you go mad. Like, these were
proper superstars,
painted cover arts and stuff like that. But we weren't telling our stories properly. Now I think with the introduction of a lot of these tools available to us, with the boom, I always say that there's a creative economy boom that is happening. You see, and it is affecting everybody in Africa. It's not just Ghana, though. You get me? But talking from a Ghana perspective, that has also affected us. And I see a lot of young people and how they're positioning themselves, their brand, their clothing, their fashion, how they're speaking, how they're pulling up, how they're having certain conversations. So it's a collective, like it's a collection of things and a myriad of other things playing. So Play Ghana, yes, has done amazing on wherever he was. They started pushing it.
The agenda.
People pushing it. Black Water is always pushing it. The way he would post even Ghanaian artists, the way he would bring it out when he goes for a global. I think the way we would talk about Ghana when we enter into certain rooms, the way, like, I'll talk to YouTube, I'll talk to certain people, like, guys, we need to do something here. Like, all of these things are now, you're now seeing it. You get me? And shout out to all of these guys that are doing amazing stuff, pushing the culture. But I think we should keep going at that, and let's say no to mediocre stuff. Let's not just accept. I told one of the key people working on some government stuff. I was like, yes, we should buy Ghana. Yes, I get it. But if you put a subpar next to, I will not buy it. Do not think that people will just buy it because, yes, it's Ghana, so let me buy it. No. So, guys, it's also our responsibility to put out amazing stuff and amazing events and amazing music and amazing visuals. And the film, oh my God, the film guys are doing, look at the videos these guys are shooting now. And so you can see that. You can see that, like, with the budget that they don't even have safe. You understand?
You're talking about budget. They don't get budget.
Yes, they don't have it. The music videos, oh my God. Right now, like, oh, it's crazy. So I think we are there, and, like, shout out to all the guys. They're doing amazing. And I think they should keep it up. And that is why you're seeing the numbers come up. It's beginning to own our narrative, and I think we should go down that lane.
Joey.
So I have a lot to say
on this issue.
This issue, I have like 6 things to say, but let me see whether I can tackle it. I think, for me, first and foremost, I think I'm going to echo what these guys are saying. The stats are there. Africa has the most youthful population in the world. 60% of us are below the age of 30, and it's going to continue for the next 30 to 35 years.
Wow.
Anything that you want to sell right now, you need to sell it to people who are under the age of 30.
Wow.
Right?
True.
Anything, banking, geopolitics, anything that you are doing. If you realize, most of the brands right now are things that they wouldn't have done. Influencer marketing,
they're doing it now.
Authenticity. Things are going, like, people are just doing raw shit just to sell banking products. Back in the day, a banking product.
You know the
influencer hello.
You know the greatest shocker? ADB, Agricultural Development Bank. Bro, how dinosaur they are, like.
Oh my Jojo.
Hey, fresh. Check the artwork.
New branding. Branding different.
Yo.
So I think having a youthful population is really helping. That's why if now when I'm in my car and I go on Apple Music, someone like Black Sheriff is the only person I want to listen to.
Yeah.
So I'm very happy that he championed it and he held onto it.
Yeah.
Right. So now he's reaping the benefits of the fact that
exactly.
of it. That stadium show, even me, myself, almost 200 people have reached out to me for tickets for the Black Hole show. So you can imagine the people that like things that are gonna happen there, right? And secondly, I would also say that you see, creativity has become cool. Right. And shout out to Diggy, Kwamena, and some of us who saw this thing very, very early to say, you know what, yes, corporate is great, but there's a way in which you can fuse corporate work into creativity. Right now, creativity is super cool. People are building $1 million businesses with the creative economy. Back in the day, you be so visual as we podcast here. Everybody will look at you like Ejuma Ben or person, you know, like all the visual artists, like all the you understand? But now the creative industry is where it's at. You understand? So I feel like the appeal, that's why we're having more serious people coming into the creative economy, and that is balancing the fact that we have more accountants, more strategists, more
that's the business end of it.
Yes, the business side of the creativity. So creatives can be left alone to do their job, to create, whilst they have a team that is slowly building an ecosystem where it can be financed.
Ghana, the artists be the accountant, be
the road manager, be the lawyer, be the you can't build an economy, you can't build an ecosystem around that. You get me? Like when you go to the other countries, for an artist, they have 4 different segments. There's a whole firm that does booking. Another firm that does marketing. Another firm, a whole firm with their whole entire team. So that's it. And Ghana has always been a creative hub. We've been authentic since time. The authenticity and the creativity has been here. You see, we see it in our music, the way we dress, the way we act, the way we things like that. But now that cameras are being put on authenticity, I'm telling you, there's no maybe probably Ethiopia. If you think about it, like you realize that they are very, very cultural, very authentic.
For the club inside, you go here, hey, then the next thing,
they play their music and then they fuck. That's what they listen to.
Hard.
That be what the club inside. You understand? They wear their clothes. They are very passionate about who they are. And I feel like Ghanaians have become one of the most authentic people. You understand? So now that there's a lot of eyeballs and the world is rewarding authenticity and creativity, that's why I feel like our music is particularly growing.
And not to cut you, bro, I think now being Ghanaian is cool. And I think
being Ghanaian is very cool.
Becoming the coolest thing to do. And
true.
Just like, Americans are brought up to think that they are in the best country in the world. I think consciously, I was speaking to some politician friends of mine. I was like, we need to make a conscious effort to make the generation that is coming feel so proud to be who they are that they would want to project it everywhere they go. Do you understand? So that we consciously make now our national anthems and other things are going instinct. And if they are not careful, then Gen Z and the Gen X and whatever that is coming up might even lose the core value of it. So that is what Kwamina was saying. They need the government itself, in order to instill patriotism into the generation, should actually get the cool people to do the very things that is very Ghanaian to push the agenda.
Well, the Entertainment Week Ghana is writing, I'm sure you guys are writing hard on the fact that the system have been able to unlock, that is from the year of return, beyond the return and all that, has been able to unlock a certain footpath or foot traction into the country. Now, one of the hottest conversations this week has been a couple of videos that were circulating on social media. One Miss Ari McKay claiming that she was kidnapped by the Ghana police, And earlier on, I think last 2 weeks, we had 2 guys from the UK also complaining heavily about the police extorting money from them. There's another lady who also claimed that she was in an Airbnb and, the host called her one day that they wanted to come over and clean, the place up. And she was like, I don't need cleaning. Then she went out, came back in, and she realized that people had actually come into the studio. Not a studio, apartment to clean the place up. And then there was some, I think $300 missing from a stack of money in there. Now, all these, some feel it's a coordinated attack on our, year of return in December in GH thing, because it's one of the most enviable campaigns that you can ever find on the African continent. As it stands now, every country is dying for that. Like you said, it's the 4th annual foreign exchange. Yeah. And this is crazy. I mean, every government will be looking out for that. Some feel it's a coordinated attack. Some also feel inside jobs today. I'm proud of how the police and the GTA moved in quickly to investigate. The police started their investigation. GTA also pushed the police to also start their investigation. Do you feel we should have a separate agency, security agency, operating for this campaign? Because some were feeling that, listen, because of how enviable we are on the African continent, Charlie, this is high time we, because the police do have, they have their anti-robbery, they have the SWAT and all that. Do you feel there should be a separate security agency for the festive season? Mind you, there's been prophecies, even in the religious sector, about some
issues happening during concerts and other things.
Yeah. Do you feel there should be?
I think I'm going to be very short with this answer. One is that culturally we've accepted a lot of things, right? If you listen to the stories, I mean, if you're a Ghanaian and probably you've done nightlife and stuff like that, you listen to the stories and you start rolling your eyes and you go like,
what's
what I also want to put on that also is we've built a reputation to the point where now a lot of people are going to come into the country.
Exactly.
So things which culturally we felt like were cool right now, we need to actually stop. You understand? Like things that we gloss over and things like that. It's high time. A lot of eyeballs will be going to this. So we need discipline, especially when it comes to Dirty December, because things we gloss over and then we make it look good. But also to actually also say that this is the best time for government to, I keep saying that Dirty December, just take it seriously.
Yeah.
Other countries are having a full-blown agenda, are blocking streets, engaging police officers, fire services. We don't necessarily need new agencies, right? We need to empower the ones that we have currently. We need to empower the ones that we have currently to actually go like, okay, you know what? 3 months before the Dirty December period, this is how many people we are expecting to come. What does it look like from a security standpoint in terms of the airport? Who do we need to engage in terms of the Ghana Tourism Authority? Do we engage all the people who do accommodation, hospitality firms? Do we bring them together and then speak to them and say, these are the things that we should be looking out for? You understand? And then we all get sensitized and ready for.
To add to it, that is not even supposed to let police show up anywhere. You see, in America, when there's a carnival, the police is there, but you feel the police is cool and with us. Do you understand? It's not to police people and scare them from coming to.
The police is your friend.
Do you understand? You will see police dancing.
And you feel like he's there to protect you.
He's there to protect you. He makes you feel like you are the reason why I am here.
And that's why.
Do you understand?
That's why I said, do we need a branch of the security agency to deal with that? And I said that because, like the anti-robbery, they have a different way of operating. Quite different from the MTTD, quite different from the regular police that we see and all that. They have a different way of operating.
I think what you are saying, I get the impulse of what you're saying.
So like, do we have people who have that knowledge to de-escalate situation? Yeah, you understand.
And you present them to look cool with the people.
I'm saying this because, mind you, I think the last time I checked the report, if they do a proper breakdown of the foot traction and where it's coming from, I think USA is leading, followed by the UK, and then I think the third is...
Even with these ones, you can actually get the stats from it to do a lot of things within the creative economy.
Let's look at the relationship between citizens and the police coming in from USA. How do they feel about the police? So do we have to groom security agencies who have that idea at the back of their mind that, listen, if they speak with this accent, or more naturally, they are, you get it?
They are very apprehensive.
Agitated.
Very
because if you leave Sergeant Tapia, if Sergeant Tapia meets somebody where he start, me na fuck you, me na what the fuck. Sergeant Tapia doesn't. Sergeant Tapia will pesa.
Sergeant Lock.
Sergeant Lock. What the fuck?
You know they like that. Because Inkiris never used the word fuck for house before. So
that's security training.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's where I'm coming from.
I think what this advocacy is actually, I think they should take it in good faith.
But I think they've started to have certain conversations between the tourism and the security.
They need proper orientation on how to,
engage,
and then also how to manage disasters when they happen and all these. Because me Charlie, if I go, people won't jam. And if you go, and then if a place is densely populated by a security agency, right? You know how people chill in nightlife, bro. At the end of the day, they have to, like you said, the anti-armed robbery guys, bro, if they come, they sit down. Then they sit.
Different convo. Different
convo, different vibe, different energy. So you, like you say, if you train and groom them to want to relate to the people and know that, bro, don't mess around, they are still here. Right? They are going to do their job, but the outlook makes you feel comfortable to come out and hang.
True.
I think it will be splendid.
And I think, I mean, from our conversations and how the government has been very supportive with the stuff that we're doing.
These are some of these advocates that actually can go for.
Yeah, we can actually
advocate
but I know they have like certain meetings with the tourism to kind of like understand what the landscape is. But maybe we should have more conversations with them and then
but Slim push the advocacy. I think
definitely we'll talk about that.
I think it will be a great one.
We'll Ghana.
Secure Ghana.
You people, you do red meat stuff.
Then we do play Ghana. Secure Ghana.
Secure Ghana.
That is also to say that as part of our CSR, when we from the inception of Entertainment Week Ghana, we embarked on a big campaign with the Ministry of Youth Development and Empowerment for the Red Meat Stop.
Stop Red campaign.
So we actually created the advocacy and we did the campaign for that one as well. And I think you should say big ups to the team.
Charlie, boys sport there. Secure Ghana, that's the next agenda.
We also seek to push that agenda as well. I think it's very, very important and critical too.
We'll definitely have a part 2 of this session.
We should. Because
I think there's a lot more.
This will be a family meeting.
Family meeting.
You understand?
We'll definitely have to get a part 2 of this conversation because I want to dive into nightlife. I want us to look at nightlife proper and how, because Ghana is going to turn very soon. In fact, it started already. We're in the second week. Ghana is going to be one big, and Accra is going to be one big event ground. Everything happening at a go. It's like Tomorrowland. You did Tomorrowland. Every sector, something to go on for them.
24-hour economy.
It started, bro.
We can't talk about that. I think the government employs in a position to handle some of these.
Exactly.
Those are quite.
I think that's where they should actually start the agenda.
It will be easy.
It's the easiest way.
It's the easiest way of doing it. And once Accra turns into one big party hall, definitely we are going to talk about security. We're going to talk about the bottle culture. We're going to talk about music, nightlife in general. We'll have a good look at it because I have a feeling that the bottle culture is dying in this part of the world. I don't know who to blame. And it's not even about money. It's not even about funds. Because the last time I was in the club, back then, let's make a backtrack go like last year, we could see bottles flying left, right, center. You will see people buying bottles for people that, their loved ones in the club and all that. I mean, it was cool. But this time, Charlie, it is some way. And, from
this conversation,
because
we'll finish today because there's a lot of unpacking there.
But if we are to unpack, I'll just be honest with you guys. This is how I feel. I feel the shake in the system from I think late July. I think late June till now has really, done a lot of damage to bottle culture. And that shake is coming from the Yoko. We all heard of some big ballers that have been arrested, some been extradited and all that. Some were not actively ballers in the club, by the way, just to be fair.
Yeah.
But then they had, of course, if it's a criminal organization, definitely their offsprings or some of then they're somewhere. In all fairness, but they are enablers one way or the other because, Jay-Z once said, we could have made it without sin. We couldn't have made it without sin. The art throughout the world or entertainment throughout the world is being funded one way or the other by illegal money. And this is me saying as it is, but I'm not advocating for it. I beg, separate me
from what I say.
Yes, separate me from what I say. I am not advocating that, listen, among Fonko Wiyanko Fosi Kam Embrambe spending. But it is keeping the economy. Listen, you did a business inside. You know the number of times that nightclubs have shut down because they were not able to pay their rent. They were not paying their staff. Yeah. So the level or the quality of service kept on reducing day in, day out. If you go to some clubs, then Charlie, they don't get tissues. Yo, bro, you go there, washroom, tissues no need there. I don't know about from. You can see. Then they feel them. Everybody is feeling it. A place that opened just like a month or two, you will go there, you go order some drink, they don't get some. Then for the manager for rush, go town, go pick. Because they don't have it. They don't have that amount of money sitting there. And I feel Sashik way is causing it. And I'm scared because there's a big effect at the end of the day. Now the big effect is I'm for Ghana as an entertainment hub is the parties that we were throwing.
Yeah.
And how crazy these parties were. Yeah. The reason why the number 1/4 traction is coming from US is that by 2, last call. I played a gig in DC. Charlie, 1:30 and 1:30 say Charlie DJ last call.
I think I'm for PA Free Ghana. After girl say yeah makeup. I went to an event at Polo Beach last year. We were going out at 4:30. I think our girls need I feel no my you makeup or mobile. I love the Ghanaian culture.
So you get it. They've never seen it, and I've watched a lot of podcasts from superstars to people that we don't even know. Yeah. So many superstars or no superstars telling the story about how crazy Ghana is in December.
Yeah.
And if we have our bottle culture dying,
Slim, it's a dicey conversation to have, right?
Mm-hmm. Are you going to blame Raymond?
Oh, you can't blame
Uncle
anybody. Ray. At the end of the day, he's just doing his job.
He's doing his job. No,
At the end of the day, he's doing his job. But the effect of that is how they go about it and publicize some of these things. So it put a scare into the spine of some of these guys that come out to spend. Bro, as at that time that thing was going on, bro, if you go to every nightlife space, the place is empty.
Yeah.
I go
buy more to they give me VIP seat.
Back in the day, they don't make you enter safe.
You don't go enter safe for where?
Gate safe.
But then again, right, that is not an endorsement for wrongdoing, right? But I think the level, how they communicate some of these sweep off is what actually, deter other people from coming out, right? And randomly also picking on people who are not even of such, business. randomly picking on them. I'd rather stay home than come out and have issues with police. Do you understand? So it is, I will not even lie, it's one factor. But I'm not scared about December. Why? Because like I was telling Joey, the people that are coming in December we can 100% tell you that when in December the country is taken over by foreigners. So the people that are buying the tables are paying top dollar. Do you understand? They are paying top dollar for the experience that they've seen and they miss, right? But that is not also to say that our people that have been with us from January to December are not supposed to show up. And if you are doing something that is deterring them from coming out, December then we are the ones that are what? Are suffering it.
Before getting to this conversation, I'm waiting for part 2 of this. I'm waiting to have you guys in the studio for part 2 of this conversation. But thank you guys for coming through. Entertainment Week Ghana is on this December. We have 7 events. I beg, make you go into the comment section. We have pinned all the social media handles in there. Get your details, and of course, www.entertainmentweekghana. Get your .com. .com. Get all your tickets and be part of this amazing experience. My name is DJ Slimmer. In the studio, I have Don Diggy Kekwan and the man from BV, Joey. It's a wrap today. Come into the comment section. Make sure you keep it real, because the street is always
watching.
You don't know these streets like we do.